All right, episode 23, and we just figured out how to denoise.
Yeah, it's all the work I put in editing, and
I just
all we had to do was hit a fucking button.
We are professionals.
Well, I was gonna say we've said it before. We're not professionals,
right?
Jesus, it's still learning curve. I think I said that in like episode 3.
Yeah,
still on that learning curve.
curve. We've only been doing this almost 2 years now.
Yep. Year and a half.
We've been going, and like it's still, every day is a new adventure.
The older we get, the dumber we are.
That's factual.
Yeah.
You know? Have you seen the new Chris Rock special?
No.
Oh my God. This might be his best writing material ever. It all flows together.
I don't know. CB4 was great.
It flows together. It is perfect. It is. So, I didn't know this, but he performed in Baltimore. And this is where he did his live Netflix special. And he even made a Cherry Hill reference. So, fucking A.
What venue was he at?
I believe. I have no idea. It was a big golden venue.
It probably wasn't actually Baltimore. It was probably like Towson.
Yeah, probably. But he called it Baltimore. And I'll tell you what, he went over the Will Smith stuff.
Apparently, I'm playing The Binding of Isaac right now.
What?
It just said, your Steam notification just popped up and said Bloody Monkey Fist was playing The Binding of Isaac.
Oh, it's your kids.
Yeah, Nate's playing that right now. Sorry.
So,
he covered the Will Smith stuff.
Yeah, so he went and he called him Suge Smith.
Nice.
Yeah. And he was like, he won't answer my calls. And he was like, he played Muhammad Ali. I played Pookie.
If he's Suge Smith, does that make him Vanilla Rock?
I guess.
Gonna hang him out by his ankles from a 20-story balcony.
But the whole thing was about selective outrage, and he was like, "You won't find me being a victim. You won't see me on Oprah crying." No, everybody was calling him a bitch. He was being called a bitch on this. He just kept going on about how he's gonna be called a bitch, and then he slaps me, a comedian. That's some bitch ass shit.
Right.
And he's 100% right. And like, oh my God, like the whole time he saved that for the last bit of his material. He closed with that.
Right.
And he did his, normal slamming down the microphone. But the whole time he was like, I don't need
Tell
another
them
rapper.
Something they don't know about me.
Yeah. But the whole time he was like, I don't need another rapper mad at me. I still got Summertime ringing in my ears. It was great. And I mean, he went into so much about how Will Smith and Jada Pinkett are two intelligent, smart, talented people, but they went on TV interviewing each other about cheating.
Right.
And like the shit they did to make it public. They made themselves an embarrassment.
She did it. You could tell that was all her fucking idea. Wasn't it on like her show?
Yeah, I think so.
That she wanted to, like, across the table, I think it's called. Mm-hmm. She wanted to sit him down and fuck her.
How'd you feel about me sucking another dick?
Right. And playing the fucking victim.
Yeah.
Like, that's such gaslighting bullshit. And she don't fucking have alopecia. We already been over that. I have alopecia.
He certainly does.
Like, I got brand new fucking leopard spots on my head. Like, it's...
I in the last 5 years, I have never seen him not wearing a hat.
Right. Because it's slightly embarrassing. Like, I'm already naturally going bald, but then I have patches, like circle patches. He
also does have the fucking Isaac Butterfield beard.
I do have a really good beard.
He does. Yeah. And by the way, speaking of Isaac Butterfield, do you know who he is?
No.
He's the Australian comedian who does a lot of he's got a lot of touchy subjects he talks about where he's very funny.
Right.
And he talks about how fat shaming isn't a thing. We're telling you to be healthy, not turning your body.
I saw that guy. Yeah.
The one
I know that as that joke. Yeah.
He looks so much like you when he does certain inflections. It's not just because of the beard and the facial features.
His beard is better kept than mine.
Yeah. But he well, I don't really know. Whatever. Okay.
He probably like just lotions and he has people for the beard.
Yeah, he has beard people.
Yeah.
But
have my beard people call your beard people.
But he does these certain inflections where he's like, no, and it just reminds me dead on of you. And I was watching his videos the other day, and I'm just like, oh my god, it's my little brother.
Yeah.
Dead on.
Yeah. No.
See, he knows he does that.
Yep. In that TikTok that I posted last night, there's something I did that I noticed. It's in the video, and I do it all the fucking time. Yeah. Like the weird Beavis fucking laugh. Yep.
See, that's what I'm talking about. He has certain inflections, well, we all do, but like certain things that he does, and that Isaac Butterfield does, and it's just, or as you say in Australia, Isaac. He is hysterical, but he does have some controversial opinions. Anyways,
I also noticed that I have perpetual rock eyebrow. My left eyebrow always seems to want to be raised, and it used to be that was my "Are you stupid?" face when I'm looking at somebody.
You're confused. You're looking at somebody.
So I think it's just stuck there now.
Perpetual.
I've talked to so many stupid fucking people that my eyebrow's just stuck in perpetual rock face. It's resting rock face.
Resting rock face. Okay, so I have said it. I put a post on the internet the other day. I think Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, George Carlin, Richard Pryor, Bill Hicks, maybe. There's an argument, but those are the top 5 comedians of all time. To my opinion.
Can you rattle them off again?
George Carlin, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, Richard Pryor, Bill Hicks. Bill Hicks is very little known. He's an older comedian. He died when.
All right, for top 5, I'll give you top 5 on that. Yes.
Yeah.
There's an
argument for those guys, especially Dave Chappelle and George Carlin.
Right, they're absolutely in the top 5.
Yeah.
But then I don't know, man. Bill Burr
is great too.
Is one of the most hilarious human beings on the planet, and it all just stems from the fact that he's angry all the time.
5 minutes into fixing anything, my dad's like, "I'm fucking married. I don't know why I'm married."
Right. He's like, my wife's getting mad at me while I'm building IKEA furniture because I keep screaming at it, and she doesn't fucking understand that losing your shit is part of building something.
It really is. It really is. Like in the TikTok I posted of building my shit, I built a dresser and a headboard, and I'll tell you what, the dresser was fucking easy. It was simple. The instructions said 10 minutes, but things would take 5 minutes and be super easy and just quick and easy. But that fucking headboard was a goddamn nightmare. I had to have my dad come down.
Well, the instructions probably said you need 2 people.
Probably. But it did say that, like the thing is, it's in black and white, so you can't tell which side is the black side and which side is the front side. But it still has the pilot holes in every piece. So it's like, fuck you piece of shit. That's evil.
It's they're betting you're gonna put it on backwards.
Yes. And then but the pilot holes are on each side, but the edge holes, the ones that are on the edging, those aren't there on each side.
Oh man, remember Pilot Wings?
Pilot Wings?
The game?
Yeah, for Nintendo 64.
Yeah, sorry, you said Pilot Holes twice, and it immediately made me think of Pilot Wings. Pilot Wings 64 was dope.
Dude, Dracula is being played by Nicolas Cage. At his cagiest.
I am so excited for that.
Yeah, right?
What is this?
Like, it is a Dracula movie where Dracula is being played by Nicolas Cage, and it is a comedy. It is a parody.
Just straight up Dracula.
Just straight up motherfucking Dracula.
So is it like when Leslie Nielsen was Dracula? Because that was hilarious.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite Dracula movies.
I like the Eddie Murphy Dracula movie. What was it?
Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yes, Vampire in Brooklyn. Yes, that was great.
Yeah, he had a crazy Jerry curled mullet. I know it was
back
the time,
when Jerry curl juice was like everywhere.
Right. How do they look wet all the time?
That's because of the juice, man.
No, you got the juice now.
You got the juice now. See, we can't be racist because we love black culture. We know what you're talking about. You got the juice now? That's a reference that you know. We're 2 white people that love black culture.
Yes, absolutely. Was it like not Omar Epps?
No, it was Tupac that said that. No, it was Omar that said that.
No, somebody who said it to him.
Yeah.
After he got done. After he got done fucking up Tupac on the roof.
Yep, on the roof.
You got the juice now.
But like when I laughed at the Pookie joke, I was dead ass. Like New Jack City reference. Thank you. Congratulations.
Right.
So,
well, if anyone he can reference that movie, it was him. It was him.
He played a crackhead. He was like
that did get clean.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't clean anymore. He was crying while he was smoking that crack pipe at the end. It was poor guy.
But you remember Dave Chappelle in Con Air too? He got ran over by the wheels.
Yep.
Ooh. Con Air is such a iconic movie, and you better put the bunny down.
Steve Buscemi was like a weird serial killer. Like,
you got the whole world.
That apparently all he needed to do was talk to a little girl.
A little child. That's all.
And he was fine.
That
that felt like the character arc of it. Like, oh, now he's not going to viciously murder people anymore. They had him tied up like Hannibal fucking Lecter.
They did.
And at the end of the movie, it's just like, oh, I guess he's fixed now. That's nice.
He's okay now.
He's this killer's free and out running around, but he's. You
could tell that was a.
He's at least not going to kill this little girl.
That was a piece of the material that they forgot to close at the ending of the film when they were writing.
Right.
And they were like, shit, we gotta write something real quick. Okay, he's not a killer anymore because he met this little girl.
So I keep seeing like the meme for this movie, but I really want to watch it. Speaking of Nick Cage, is the like unbearable weight of natural talent or some shit?
Yeah, I've seen previews
where
for that.
He's playing himself.
Yeah.
I love
it's kind of like his being John Malkovich.
Well, yeah, I love a movie where people play themselves. I love being John Malkovich. That movie is fucking weird. For a while there, I thought it was just a weird fever dream I had. Like it's such a weird fucking movie. Like,
you know how many things I thought were a weird fever dream?
And then what? Like This Is the End. With
with all of everybody.
That was one of the best movies. Dude, ever, and
Michael Cera being a cokehead piece of shit,
and when he was getting it, like he was
slapping Emma Stone's ass.
Dude, he was in that scene when he was in the bathroom. He was sipping the juice box. He had one girl blowing him, another girl licking his butthole.
Yeah,
like, and then he's like, "Sippy, sippy, you want a sip?" And he like reaches the juice box down to his butthole, and you hear somebody drinking from it.
Yeah.
Hey, he goes up to fucking McLove, and he's like, "Hey, what's this cocaine smell like?"
Yeah, it was a good movie. And they definitely knew what they were doing. They
what
were
are you
like,
doing?
We're all going to be me.
Danny McBride is the best part of that movie.
Danny McBride is one of my favorite like comedic actors.
But when he's like, what are you doing with a fucking porno mag? You got iPads on the wall and you're over here beating your dick like a caveman. And then at the end of the movie, he had Channing Tatum in a gimp outfit, like on a leash and collar.
Yeah. Dude, my favorite scene out of I don't know if it was the latest. I don't think it was the latest Quentin Tarantino film, because the latest is the one where they have Manson in it.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Thank you. Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, okay, Brad Pitt kicking the shit out of everybody. Even beats up Bruce Lee in it.
Yeah. Well, in that context, Bruce Lee did get his ass kicked a couple times. Chuck Norris beat up Bruce Lee.
He beat him in competition.
Yeah, he beat him in competition, but that was points. He didn't like go down like that. But,
right, it wasn't like they were full sparring. He beat him in competition, but then Bruce Lee got him back by breaking both of his legs and killing him in Return of the Dragon.
Yeah, he did.
Chuck Norris had the epitome of 70s chest hair.
He did.
You could have shaved his chest and donated it to cancer children. Like
cancer hair chest.
His hair could have helped a powder in need.
We need to get a sponsor by Loose Cannon.
Hey, did you know? Here's a fart. Here's a
fart.
I was gonna say funny, but here's a fact that I didn't know. You remember the movie Powder? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do, because they still call me that to this day.
Yeah, and that movie is strangely homoerotic if you go back and watch it.
Yeah.
But did you know that Powder is played by the same actor who was the not Walking Dead brother from Boondock Saints?
What the fuck?
Yep. It's not Norman Reedus. It's the other dude.
Wow.
Yep. I had no fucking idea.
That's a guy who can, like, that's like a Gary Oldman.
You're right. Like,
yeah, that guy can, like,
if Gary Oldman's in a movie, it's like playing Where's Waldo.
Yeah,
it's
it is.
Is that Gary Oldman?
Is that Gary Oldman?
The only time
that
it's
woman
easy
Gary
is
Oldman?
when he just looks like Gary Oldman.
Yeah,
Every other time it's
when he's Commissioner Gordon.
I'm pretty sure that's Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
But it might be Gary Oldman.
It's factual. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. You gotta. It is Where's Waldo. I love that.
Like,
that's good. That is good.
Gary Oldman in fucking Fifth Element.
Fifth Element, yeah, where he's wearing that fucking Hitler toupee
with half of a Tupperware container just like
stuck on his head.
Yeah, just stuck there. And then that scene where he's talking to the weird planet that's trying to, because that's what it was, right? It was a weird planet. It was like a little planet. Yeah. And he was talking, and when he was talking to it, some blood just kind of ran down from nowhere. Like from the top of where his little Tupperware thing was, but it wasn't. I guess it was supposed to be blood.
It was apropos of nothing.
But it was like oil.
Yeah,
it looked like oil.
Yeah. Okay, so
it was apropos of nothing. They never meet in that entire movie. The main bad guy and Bruce Willis. Yeah. Gary Oldman and Bruce Willis never even talk.
Nope. Anyways, so my mental health care doctor, after I have been seeing this woman for almost 30 years. You know this.
Yep.
I've been seeing the same woman in College Park. She dropped something in my lap yesterday. A piss test.
Ha!
And you know me. You know one of the hardest things to do is piss when I know someone's waiting.
Right.
Or like at all. So I immediately...
he's a shy peer.
I am. And like it'll take me 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And so immediately...
Weak prostate.
Yeah, I had to take it to the level.
Too many fingers.
It's always one finger.
Yeah, but of how many people?
I don't count.
Exactly. That's a problem.
Shut the fuck up.
Wonder why you can't pee.
Doctor. God damn it. The internet knows way too much about me. God damn it. The internet. I mean, the healthcare doctor.
She gave you a piss test.
She gave me a piss test.
Hard for you to pee.
And so I started drinking water. I was like, all right, well, I'm going to pretend like I'm going to take this. Because as soon as they dropped it in my lap, I was like, all right, well, I already know I have 1 month's prescriptions already ready. I'm going to go find another doctor. I'm not going to be treated like the quickest way to make a mental health care patient a drug addict is by treating them like a fucking drug addict.
Right.
I want you people to know this. Like, straight up, you should not treat them like they are interchangeable things. Okay? I show no signs of being a drug addict.
But did she
especially when I see them.
Did she say why?
She did not. She did not mention it whatsoever. She just dropped it in my lap. She said, Dr. So-and-so said, before you see them, take this. And you could see on the piss test, it literally just has a fucking file for opiates, this, that, and the other.
Right.
And I'm like, holy fuck, they just gave me a regular tested home drug test.
Right.
And it fucking infuriated me.
Wait, didn't you say she was retiring?
I thought she was. I thought that's why she called me in.
So I was thinking maybe that has something to do with it. So when she transfers your documents to like a new doctor, she can prove that you're not a drug addict. Like maybe it was a positive thing.
I highly doubt it because when I talked to the nurse attending, when she was taking my blood pressure, I said, "Is Doc retiring?" She said she's been thinking about it, but I don't think it's anytime soon. I think it'll be at least another 5 or 6 years.
Right.
And I said, "Oh, okay, cool." I said, I figured because, the last 2 years we've been doing video and audio meetings every 3 months. Yeah. Because I've been seeing her for 25 years. She has me on the list as one of her most trustworthy patients.
Right.
Like, I'm,
So maybe that's, like I said, maybe it is a thing.
Maybe it is a good thing, but I'll tell you what. After the meeting, I walked right out with the piss test in my cup. I mean, the cup in my pocket, and I did not take it.
Right.
Which I did to my regular doctor when she did that. But I took that back in, and they took it. That was fine. but I can't when it's 45 minutes away.
I would just like to reiterate how happy I am that there's no noise in the background of this recording. It's
Because
sad.
I keep tapping it with my earphones.
No. I'm not being. I'm literally. I'm so excited.
It's like this is
that
gonna be the
I don't
best
have
ever.
to meticulously try to get rid of noise or ignore it altogether.
Yeah, after 21 minutes, we've only recorded so far material that is good to keep, except the one or two things where I slipped up.
Yep. Cut that.
Yeah. So, Brad, let me ask you a question. Hypothetically, where is the worst place you could come out of the closet? The worst place.
Like location?
Location, event, or like just in general.
Oh, that's a toughie.
The answer is a
baby shower.
What? Baby shower. Well, that's a good one too.
Christening.
Battle rap event.
Ooh, who came out?
SoulCon.
No.
SoulCon. He even talked about how many dicks he sucked.
What's his pronoun?
I still believe it's here, but holy shit, Brad! This event for Pat's Day.
Way.
This event for Pat's Day was beyond record. I mean, holy fuck!
So did he decide to come out as a tribute to Pat's Day?
I don't know what it is.
That makes it even worse. Like, bro, this isn't about you. Like that.
I don't think he came out at the event. I just think this was the first battle he did since coming out.
Oh, okay.
I think that's...
Because I was going to say, if he came out at the event, like, that's such a fucking bullshit
Look at
move.
me, yeah.
That's like Kevin Spacey coming out as gay after they found out he raped that dude. Like...
I was gonna try to make you guess which battle rapper would come out. But you asked me right away, and I said right away, and I forgot to wait for my points. But
I would have went with Roan.
I'll tell you what, yeah, Roan definitely.
Or not Roan. Who's the dude? The emo dude. It was always like
Fresco.
Yeah.
Fresco.
But he acts
ripping in pussy.
He acts too gay to be gay.
Yeah.
And that dude is one of the most talented fucking battle rappers.
Yeah, he's one of the greatest writers of all time.
Right,
he is. He was nasty. But Frack.
JJ Demon.
Frack. Oh God, JJ, that's a throwback.
Yep.
I killed hip hop.
Night of the Living Dead. Something that rhymes with dead.
Yeah, I don't remember it. That's an underground fucking blessing.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't a bad rapper.
He wasn't. He was
His
just definitely a scene kid.
Yeah.
He was definitely a scene kid. Anyways, so Frack battled SoulCon. Frack, the same guy who killed Coma with the asthma.
Isn't Frack the giant praying mantis thing from Space Ghost Coast to Coast? Remember?
No, I believe that's Saf. No, I believe something else. It's something similar.
Frack.
I'm sure he's gonna Google that now. He's gonna Google that now.
Continue your story, go ahead.
Okay, well, the second time coming back to battle rap after he shit the bed battling Disaster. I mean, Frack just absolutely... Zorak, yeah. See, there you go. SoulCon's whole 3 rounds were like, "You've never mentioned Palestine!" And like, just going at him for Judaism. Wow.
He should change his name to Soulcom.
Frack was like, so, you're bisexual, is that so? And then, like, he changed it around. Like, instead of, bashing him for being gay, he bashed him for being bisexual and having a girlfriend. It was genius. He flipped the status quo, the typical battle rap faggot kind of like old school. And don't get me wrong, okay? I don't use that term in everyday conversation. I never do. It was
used as an example of what people. Yeah, we shouldn't have to explain it.
Yeah, rewind battle rap a couple of years. That was the biggest thing you could say. You'd end every round with that. Okay. Anyways, instead of doing that, he was like, "So you got a girlfriend, bro? That's what you about?" Like questioning him. It's like, "How many dicks you actually suck?" And SoulCon answered like about 4 or 5, and he was like,
"That's a weird rebuttal."
Yeah, it's a weird rebuttal. But no, Frack rebutted it again by going, "No, it's actually 4 because that Disaster battle don't count." And I was like, "Oh my god!"
It would have been a lot funnier if it was Disaster that came out as gay.
Oh. And after he did the movie, like,
Right.
where he played, like, he had an AK in 2 hands.
Or not even disaster, but what about who's the I forget his name, the skinny white dude who like runs King of the Dot. Organic. Yeah, because it would be real funny if he came out.
I still remember him coming up to me and he was like, I've heard that intro you use, and I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, I'm the only host organic has thicker than organic looks. And I was like,
Well, it's not my fault you look like an extra from...
You look like a fucking AIDS patient, dog. I'm sorry.
God damn it, you stole my... I was going to say you look like an extra from the movie Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Fucking...
Exactly. I'm sorry. You do it to me
fine.
all the time.
I do it all the time.
Yeah, exactly what I say. You do it to me all the time.
Always stealing the punchlines.
Oh, man. I mean, literally, this guy's album, Frack's album, was named something and bagels. So you know he's Jewish.
Right.
Like, he named it after...
Is it like locks and bagels?
I have no idea.
Instead of like lock, cocked, and loaded, it's my bagels are locks, cream cheese loaded.
I think he 30'd SoulCon. I think he did.
No.
For people who don't know better, 30 just means 3-0'd.
3-0'd.
I know, I sound like such a battle rap snob.
He has 3 wins and 0 losses against this particular opponent.
No, that's not at all what that means.
I know. I was.
I have no idea. All 3 rounds.
I was just talking.
But Hollow Hand versus Disaster was one of the secret battles, and I'll tell you what, it's good to see.
Secret battle. They
had 2 of them.
Did they do it and then we found out later who won, or
it wasn't? They're all battles nowadays are promos.
It was
There's
a
no
secret.
real winners. Yeah, it was a secret. But seeing Hollow Hand back, who was Pat Stay's best friend,
right?
Until they battled, anyways. It was wonderful.
Hollow Hand with that hollow hand. Pretty sure you used that once.
Yeah, they use that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. just someone in battle rap, I found that so cringe. He knew it too. Yep. I looked at him like.
It's like making gun bars.
Yeah. Just
Rest in peace, Arsenal.
I haven't seen him battle.
All he had was gun bars.
Yeah.
I understand that your name's Arsenal, but you
pulled up to the event in a goddamn minivan. I saw you, bitch. You came up showing us how you were proud that the fucking thing opened. It was a joke organic played on you.
Yeah.
It was so hilarious.
I'm waiting for a battle rapper to do the perfect cast from the Goofy movie. That would be really funny.
What? Okay, explain this?
No.
No, it's just okay. No. Okay.
I said what I said.
I said what I said. But okay, dude, more proof of the algorithm of life and that we're in a simulation is, did we not talk about Jin last episode?
Was it last episode?
I believe it was either in
it was recently.
It was either an episode or we were talking about him in person.
Yeah, because we were talking, I mentioned the Tim's line, yeah.
Yeah. Jin is back. He battled Immaculate.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I believe he battled Immaculate just because he could do a round of short jokes.
Did he get any taller?
He did not. He did not. He is still shorter than me. Yeah. It was hilarious. And Kid Twist at Thesaurus. Kid Twist came back. I know you don't know who Kid Twist is, but he was one of the originators. He came back to
that was a tough sentence for you.
It was. It was a difficult sentence for me. I had a hard time. Fuck off, okay? All right, just fuck off. But I mean, Kid Twist did a Thesaurus. Kid Twist and Thesaurus did a compliment battle.
Right.
And it was great because Pat Stay.
I like Thesaurus. He's
one of the goats.
Mm.
He's definitely one of the goats of multisyllabics.
Isn't he like a grandfather now or some shit?
He's not a grandfather. He's just the grandfather of the scene.
He's old.
He is old. He definitely has gray hair in his beard.
No.
And he is older than me, which means he's old. Okay, because I'm almost 40. But Smack was there.
Yeah?
Yeah. And that's because I'm sure Smack paid for Hollow Hand to battle. I mean, not Hollow Hand. Hollow the Dawn to battle Sharon. Because that battle wasn't going to happen regardless.
Sharon's another one who I think might come out as gay.
He came out as autistic.
I feel like most battle rappers are autistic.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, Pat Stay's death kind of resurrected battle rap. I mean, COVID killed it, and then Pat Stay's passing, I mean, it just brought everybody together, and everybody had a round about how much they loved Pat, and they did shit like Gay Pride Worldwide, talking about how he always made everyone feel suspect as fuck.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh good, it's not just me!
Right. No, he was probably into dudes, and that's fine. It's 2023. You can do that now.
I don't think he was into dudes. I just think he was really good at making you think he was.
I don't know.
But I'll tell you what, I definitely felt like, was he buying me beers? Or was he buying me liquor to get my toe in his mouth? Or was he buying me liquor because he was my friend?
There is more than one occasion where he talks about kissing dudes. So,
Yeah.
and not all of them are compliment battles.
They are not.
He's the type of dude who, when you make the joke of say, like, oh, well, girls can say, hey, your boobs look nice, or your butt looks nice to each other, but it's fucking weird if I'm like, hey, nice dick, bro. He's the one that took that seriously. And he's like, hey, man, you're having a good dick day.
You're having a good dick day.
Dick looks great today.
That outline looks outstanding.
Rest in peace,
Rest
Pat.
in peace.
You would have liked that joke. I know you would.
He would have.
All right, let's take a break.
Yeah. Okay, so I saw this news article about a 5-time Olympian athlete being exonerated for doping after it found out that he dropped his dog medication, like these were like droplets, onto his skin, and it turned out to be doping.
Fucking what?
Yeah, yeah. Like,
I thought you were gonna say something like he ate a poppy seed bagel. Or...
No. He dropped his dog skin. His dog.
He dropped his dog's skin.
His skin medication on his arm.
Did he have psoriasis? Or
I have no idea. It didn't state any of that. But the funny thing is, our doping is completely different than their doping. Like, our doping is Cherry Hill. Oh, for the love of Christ.
We have noise canceling on.
Oh, yeah, that probably did not record.
Yep. Because we're professionals now.
We're next level.
Yeah, all we had to do was push a button that we've had on a piece of equipment for years. That's
for like it was like 6 months after we started recording we got that.
Yeah, and we have 2 of these.
Yeah, actually we have 3 of them.
And now we know how they work.
Yep. Because the people who make this, the Manu or whatever the fuck the name is, they sent me out a free unit to replace this, and they were like, keep the old one. And I was like, it's just the port that's broken. It's not the machine. And they were like, yeah, just keep it.
We once had to scrap an entire episode because we left the echo on.
Yeah. That was the complete and utter nonsense episode.
Yep.
Oh, man. Did you watch that trailer I sent you for Sisu?
No.
Okay. Yeah, it's like half the time I don't watch your TikToks you send me.
Yep.
Like, they'll send me a TikTok link and I'll be like,
Well, then you'll also decide to start sending me a barrage of videos and YouTube shorts at like 1:30 on a Tuesday, and I'm at fucking work.
Yeah, of course, it means to watch it later.
I'm crawling through someone's fucking crawl space or attic, and you're like, "Hey, watch this thing real quick."
Well, the movie's basically just killing Nazis in the most insane and hysterical ways possible. And it's just like this old guy who just is absolutely going to town murdering Nazis.
So, like Inglourious Basterds?
Yeah, it's like Inglourious
Inglourious Basterds mixed with Desperado.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Is it a Tarantino movie?
It is not.
Oh. That sounds like a movie Tarantino.
Yeah, it does. It does, doesn't it? Like, but you know Tarantino, he's done making movies now.
Yeah, he said he's done.
Yeah, he's done making movies.
Like, I've made all I wanted to make.
Yep. He made his, what is it, like 9 movies? 8 movies?
He has more than enough footage of women's feet to last him a lifetime. So he's fine. He doesn't need to make any more movies. He doesn't need to disguise his movie making.
Pam Grier.
To get Pam those Grier. Every movie, dog.
Every
movie. I mean, they made a full scene out of it in Kill Bill while she's like, wiggle your big toe.
Yup. And
And
it's
then,
not even a joke.
Pulp Fiction, dude got thrown off a balcony for giving her a foot massage.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and she like put her feet up on a fucking table and stuff. Like, man.
Yeah, it's definitely it's out there.
Yeah, it's crazy how they changed from giving overdose people adrenaline to Narcan. That's remember that movie? They gave her the adrenaline.
Yeah, they give her adrenaline shot to the heart,
and no one's hitting that dot. Like the dude took a marker and drew like a little red dot, and John Travolta like came down with a fucking like a hatchet swing and
you
somehow
could tell
hit
that they
perfectly.
Yeah, you could tell that they stuck the needle in and they drew the dot around it.
And I would have to say that Quentin Tarantino, based on that movie alone and how he approached Sam Jackson to be in Django, he has the biggest balls on the planet.
He does. It's just a motherfucking Tuesday to us.
Is there a sign on my front yard that says dead?
No.
To Sam Jackson's face.
Yeah.
And then when he did Django, this is a
movie that has it record amount of times.
I watched an interview about how Sam Jackson like accepts his roles from Tarantino, and it's just Tarantino hits him up. He's like, "Hey man, I got a role for you," and Sam Jackson goes, "Okay, send me the script." That's it.
Yep.
And then he's in the movie. And then he read the script. He was like, well, I know I'm not going to be Django because I'm like 20 years behind or ahead from being Django. You know, I'm a little old. So he's like, I called Quentin and was like, wait, you know, he's like, did you read the script? I'm like, no. So well, read the script. And he's like, so I read the script. And he's like, you want me to be the most despicable Uncle Tom nigga on the planet? And Tarantino said, yep.
You realize you just said it.
I know.
We're so getting canceled.
I don't care.
Yeah, no.
If I'm quoting something, it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
I've said that before. It's like, pass that shit to the nigga on your left. If you're quoting something, why is it a problem?
I just won't say it at all. I'm afraid. I'm too skinny and not brolic enough.
I call my coworker at work. He's of course he's my coworker at work. He's the parts driver. I call him Mocha Frap.
Caramel skinned.
I started calling him chocolate milk, but I was like, I like my chocolate milk a little darker, so you're more like a Mocha Frap. And he said, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I love Anthony. He's a dope dude.
So apparently, you know how we have the fake sun, the fake moon, and
the planet Nibiru, right? Yeah.
And the what?
Nibiru.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
you notice how he went? Oh yeah. He doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Nibiru. I've heard of that. What is that?
I've heard that word before.
I have.
I know words.
I know words. Okay, no, explain.
The planet Nibiru is supposed to be like the lost planet in our solar system that has a really weird fucking orbit and then comes like real close to our fucking planet, and it's supposed to be where the Anunnaki are from. The Anunnaki are the giant alien gods that they talk about in the Book of Enoch.
Okay. So we apparently have fake snow too now, because these people in these videos are picking up the snow in their yard. And, it's still currently snowing, and you could see in their hands, it's like styrofoam.
No,
bits.
These are people that don't understand basic laws of thermodynamics.
I know.
If you condense snow, if he didn't condense the snow, I know which videos you're talking about.
Yeah.
If they don't condense the snow into balls, it will melt the second the lighter gets close to it. But because you condense it, it's not going to melt the way you think it's going to melt. That's why if you ever if you watch the video and look at the lighter's kind of sparking, because that's the evaporation happening.
Well, the video I saw, he was just picking it up. He didn't put a lighter to it, but no, that makes sense anyways. So,
stupid. Earth is round.
Have you seen any of Shoresy yet?
Yeah, I watched the whole first season.
Oh my god, was it good?
I watched it. We watched the whole season the day it dropped. Like, we fucking binged that shit.
Yeah,
like,
it was great.
This shit is so good.
It is so good.
I absolutely love the fact that he cries at everything.
Yeah,
like that is the best trait they could have given a character like Shorzy.
Yeah.
Like that is fucking. Like, he cries like a baby every time the Canadian national anthem is played. It's fucking fantastic. And he cries like if he's in an uncomfortable situation. It's great. And he is the funniest motherfucker with the best comebacks. I don't even know how they write some of this shit.
Yeah, I know, right? like wow.
when he was coaching the fucking or he was refereeing the high school fucking hockey team. He was like
the Accutane.
Yeah, they make an Accutane, like, don't take your Accutane rage out on me, boy. And then he was like, your mom's pussy's so swampy that even Ducks Unlimited won't touch her.
Jesus
like,
Christ.
Bro, how do you write this shit? It's like the one time on Letterkenny when he was like, I was fucking your mom last night and she made a noise that sounded like a window being shut on a Taiwanese cat. Fucked your mom so hard she shot a cum shot across the room, landed in my fish tank, killed my Chinese fighting fish. Like, how do you write this shit? Like, it's fucking insane.
Oh my god. But like the ongoing gags they have in each of these episodes are just, that's what makes them the best. It's like definitely my favorite part of the whole series was he'd ask a question and then go, huh? Huh? Right after he asks the question.
Right.
Right as you're answering it, he goes,
huh?
Just killed me every fucking time.
Jared Kiso, however you say it, is one of he's a brilliant writer. He's insane. Like, he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was great. I fucking loved it. Like, I definitely, as soon as I saw that they had made the series and that they released it and it was on Hulu, I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this. And I watched all like 7 episodes, or I think it's like 6 episodes.
They couldn't have picked a better character to do a spinoff.
Yeah, like, no doubt. Like, if they had done it on the college hockey kids, I wouldn't have watched it.
Yeah, that's what you expect, right?
Yeah.
But they realized, like, you get enough of them in the show,
right?
But Shorzy's that, like, you never see his face kind of dude because you know he's played by Wayne.
Yeah.
And it was just perfect.
It was
perfect choice.
It really was.
Hats off.
So I saw in the news recently, and this was reported by like 7 different wrestling outlets. Okay, Vince McMahon grew a mustache. There's no picture evidence. Yeah. There's no picture evidence of it, but he grew a mustache and he was behind scenes.
That's a bad move, dog. Mustaches are pervy. If you just have the mustache, you either have to have a handlebar on it or you look like a pervert.
Yeah. Both of us have a beard and a mustache.
The mustache is included with the beard. Like,
you can't just grow just the beard. I mean, just the mustache.
Then, if you do just the beard, you're Amish. If you do just the mustache, you're a map. That's like...
Oh, God, okay.
Unless you're Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury definitely pulled that mustache off.
He did.
He was rocking the shit out of that thing. And
such a beautiful voice, too. That man was incredible.
He was.
He was like the Mariah Carey of his generation.
Oh my God, damn you. That's gonna be what gets us canceled.
I had a tough time getting that one out.
That's gonna be a painful. We're gonna get so many letters.
Yeah. So many letters. That's how old you are. We're gonna get so many letters.
We're gonna get letters.
People are gonna pay for postage to yell at us.
Oh man. Oh, we already did that one.
We did. It was almost a sober episode too. That would have been probably less funny.
Yeah. We weren't gonna get beer, and then we were like, you know what, we should do that.
Like I'm gonna have to, like, we're filming this on Saturday. I'm gonna have to edit it this evening or tomorrow morning so it can be released on Sunday, and
it'll probably be released Monday.
It'll probably come out Monday.
Yeah, we know that. Because we were behind a weekend. We kept pushing it off.
Well, I wasn't feeling well last weekend, and then I had to fucking work.
At
all
least
week.
the
And it's
denoising.
like the whole the past 3 weeks at work, I've been getting off at like 1, fucking even 12 o'clock.
Right, and then the days we have to fucking record.
And then the day I'm like, no, I should probably get off early tomorrow. They're like, no, here's this really complicated install you have to figure out. Like, oh, all right.
Thanks.
So.
Yeah, so we had to go behind, and it'll be fun. But at least with the denoising, you'll be able to edit.
It's so
easier.
good. I don't even know how much editing I'm going to have to do other than like your doctor's name and all the N-bombs I dropped. So
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Hey, I didn't hard R it.
Just the bleep. Dude, my dad.
Oh, I'm definitely going to put the beeps in there. I'm definitely going to beep it.
Yeah. Do that.
Beep.
Beep.
Or I'll put expletive deleted.
So my dad was trying to talk about Aquaman. Do you know how he said it? Oh my God, my dad went North Dakota. He called it Aquaman. I was like, oh gee, howdy, buddy.
Minnesota.
I was like, you're fucking from Minnesota now.
Oh man, have you seen the TikTok of the chick that does the Midwestern dirty talk?
Are you talking about the
She has the black lipstick.
Yeah, the Midwestern dirty talk. But there's also the transatlantic chick.
I love the Midwestern dirty. Like I had never like that. It's weird that I'm turned on. I think it's only because she's saying it.
Yeah.
Because but it also makes me think of Bobby's World. It makes me think of his mom. Don't ya know?
Oh God! So you're getting like an erection from Bobby World's mom. All right.
Yep.
It's good to know.
It's like Dexter's mom. Dexter's mom had a dump truck.
She did.
Yeah.
She did.
And there was at one point it said Daddy's Prize on it. Like she bent over and there was a sign on it. It's like their Daddy's Trophy is what it said on her ass cheeks. Gennady Tartovsky, you always slip some fucked up shit into our cartoons and I appreciate it.
Yeah. Dude, Dexter's Laboratory, Cow and Chicken were like some of my favorites.
Pork butts and taters.
Growing up. What the fuck?
In Cow and Chicken, they were always real excited to eat pork butts and taters. And they would throw like literal like cut off hog asses at Cow and Chicken and some raw potatoes, and these motherfuckers would just catch them out of the air like dogs or frisbees. These are cartoons that we watched.
Yeah.
Cartoon
Network was fucked up in the 90s.
Not just Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon too. Think about Ren and Stimpy and like fucking Cat Dog.
Yeah, Cat Dog was so fucked up. Like when he pulled
One fun
himself
day.
inside out.
Right.
Like, oh my God.
One fun day with a wolf and a fur, had a little baby and it caused a little stir. Like, so a dog and a cat fucked and had this weird fucking thing that has no asshole. Does one eat and then the other one like barfs up the shit? Like what?
Your guess is as good as mine, and your guess is disturbing as mine.
Right. It's like it's like questioning. It's like the human centipede. You know, you're like, where does the shit start and end?
I'm guessing it comes at the end. It ends at the end, but it just has to go through the whole process of becoming shit.
It'll be weird to eat shit and then poop shit. What if you ate shit and pooped food?
That's a South Park episode.
Well, they did the human centipede episode. Kyle was eating a whole lot of shit. He was the middle piece.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yep.
No, I'm joking.
There's people who get high off of that stuff. They like shit and piss in a bucket and then like huff it after.
Yeah, what was that called? Oh my God, there was a name for it.
Yeah.
Oh, like you put it in a bag and you ferment it and then you huff it.
The term scat comes to mind, but I'm pretty sure that's the porn.
Yeah, that's just the porn version of when people poop, which I don't get. Like, I don't get it.
I don't get a lot of the like other bodily function stuff that they do in porn. You know, it's
I can understand a cum blast to the face.
I get the ejaculate. I understand that.
Yeah,
it makes sense. Never once have I wanted to poop or pee on someone.
Yeah.
Like in a sexual way. There's been times where I've been like, that person deserves to be pissed on. But it wasn't like, I'm going to get my rocks off while doing it.
For the love of God. This episode has taken a turn.
Not a BDSM podcast.
It is not. It is not. But somehow, the ass fingering and...
Yeah, full circle.
Full circle. Yeah, we have.
We went full rim job.
Jesus love Christ.
Oh, God.
Okie dokie. And with that being said, I've got no more material. You got anything?
Nope. My wife tried to lock the gate with her house key.
We're not going to talk about that. This is what she said.
Yeah, that's what she did.
We're just not going to talk about that.
She said, we're just not going to talk about that.
And now you put it on the podcast.
As we were getting in the car, I was like, that's going on the podcast.
Let's go on the podcast.
And it's something that's... There's a phrase that has turned into a common thing in my house is when my wife does something that's funny or stupid or nonsensical, she says, put that on your podcast. So my wife now has a catchphrase.
That sounds great.
Yeah, and I really need to do my due diligence and write those things down.
You do. It's always dependent on me, and I'm like, fuck, I've got to write shit.
Well, I'm good at bouncing stuff. Like, you're not writing anything. You just have to come up with topics. A single line, like Vince McMahon mustache. You could have just wrote that. And I know. And we would have had the same conversation.
And I did that. That's what. That's how much I took from it too. I don't know why I write so much, and then I just take the highlights.
Right. Just write the highlights.
Yeah.
Cliff note that shit.
Cliff note it. Oh my God. I'm glad we did not do a sober episode.
Yeah, it was way better. It's almost like alcohol enables our funfunniness.
Yeah, it's or we just think we're funnier with alcohol.
That's probably
it. We're not that funny.
I don't know we're pretty funny. With our last episode, we gained some followers back. So
we did. Oh, awesome! That's great. It's awesome.
Yeah, we had dropped down to 12.
Oh Jesus!
And now we're back, and this is just RSS. So we dropped from 12 and now we're back up to 18 after the last episode, and Spotify still has like 46 active.
So we're still about around 200 per view.
Yeah, if you put everything.
Yeah, everything together. We have so many platforms, it's ridiculous.
You can literally listen to us wherever the fuck you listen to podcasts.
Yeah, ever.
Except for Maximum Fun. We're not part of Maximum Fun. So
what the fuck is that?
It's like literally one of the biggest. It's its own podcast network that like pays their. It's a artist created and fan supported Maximum Fun. Yeah, no, they're really it's. I'm pretty sure it's what the McElroy brothers started, and now there's like a shitload of podcasts who are a part of Maximum Fun.
Ah, okay. Well, we're on the same network Joe Rogan's on, so.
Yeah, and he does way more drugs than us, and he's super successful.
Yeah, every episode you find out another drug he's tried.
Oh, did you? Jake Paul finally lost a fight. Thank fucking God. I wish he would have got knocked out.
Oh, who do you lose to?
Fury.
Oh, Tyson Fury?
Not Tyson. I think it was the other one. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
It was a Fury.
It was a Fury.
And so he lost his fight due to decision.
Okay.
And to be honest, I watched like the major clips of that fight, and this was the first fight where I was like, maybe Jake Paul can fight. You know, like as much as I hate that dude, now he still has some really, I guess you'd say, interesting like styles. Like he doesn't seem to cover up a lot, and dude,
he can fucking wrestle. That's for sure.
He drops his hands a lot, which left a lot of openings.
Yeah,
but fucking he got he got fucked up. But he did give a few punches. I'll give him that. I still fucking hate you. I hope you die in a car crash.
I tell you what, he does a couple of Eddie Guerrero tributes where he does the Three Amigos, the Frog Splash. He went from the turnbuckle to the
well, that's Logan
announcer table.
Is that's
it.
Logan Paul's the wrestler. Jake Paul's the
boxer. You're right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, like, a couple nights after his fight that he lost, he was left a basketball game, I think it was, and he was surrounded by, like, Floyd Mayweather and his people.
Who he owes money to. Floyd Mayweather owes him money.
On video, dude did a 100-yard dash in 0.3 seconds. That motherfucker ran.
Jake did?
Yes. Fucking took off. Now, I get it. I understand, like, I'm going to run from a group of people who might whoop my ass. But let's think about the people that were there, right? You have Floyd Mayweather and then his entourage, right? None of his entourage is going to be able to whoop ass better than Floyd Mayweather.
Right.
So, wait, do you really think any of them are going to want to jump in? They're like, nah, yeah, Floyd's got it. You know,
yeah, Floyd's got it.
You're not getting jumped.
That's like, I'm part of your entourage, but I wouldn't jump in a fight.
Right. You're not about to get jumped by Floyd Mayweather's crew. They're just there to golf clap when you get jabbed.
Right. They're going to do the golf clap, but you're just jumped, got your ass beat.
It's going to be like, they're going to be like golf commentators, like, oh, that was a nice jab from
that was a nice
Floyd
punch. He went undercut.
Oh, and Jake's nose is a little bent sideways. It's
bloody up.
That's not going to be. It's not going to be good for him on the back nine.
Back nine. Why'd you turn it into golf?
I said it was like golf commentators.
It's true.
I was
full
completing
circle.
The joke.
He was complete. He was.
God damn it!
I ruined it all. All right, everybody. We love you.
57 minutes.
57 minutes.
58.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's probably going to be recorded down to like 40, 50.
56 minutes. There's not a lot to edit out of this one.
No. So hopefully we can get this episode out in time. We'll see. We love you guys.
It'll be before next weekend. So.
Bye.
Like, you can't just go just the beard. I mean, just the mustache. Then, well, if you do just the beard, you're Amish. If you do just the mustache, you're a map. That's like... Oh, God, okay. Unless you're Freddie Mercury. Freddie Mercury definitely pulled that mustache off. He did. He was rocking the shit out of that thing. And, such a beautiful voice, too. That man was incredible. He was. He was like the Mariah Carey of his generation. Oh, my God, damn you.